Hey, good morning, guys. Well, that's probably a familiar scene. More rain, more flooding, more messy stuff out there. It's just raining, raining, and raining. Got a couple days here for the weekend where it's not going to rain, and got a break from it, but then it's going to rain like 7 days next week. Anyway, you guys didn't join here the vlog to hear about the rain, so we'll talk about something else here. The bandsaw, got this thing unloaded and set up, and just been using it a little bit here and there, and it's pretty nice. It works really good. I bought 2 more blades for it, even though the one that's on it that came with it is still in good shape. On the straps, I gotta get all that stuff cleaned up. So anyway, I was gonna show, the plan here is to build a cutting station, and I want to have it set up to do wood and metal. You know, again, the thought is right here as you come in the door, so unloading materials off the trailer, you might as well just stack it right on the conveyor there that we're gonna, rollers, you know, that we're gonna set up to feed into the cutting station. Now, I've decided to use the bandsaw to do the cuts here, and then I've still got that saw over there for just, you know, once you're at the fabrication table, if you need to cut something off real quick or shorten something, you can do that. But I want to try to make this a dual station. So this bandsaw is kind of low, you know. I don't know, I haven't measured to see how far off the ground this is, but it's nowhere near waist high. It's probably about, I'd say about 24 inches off the ground, 28 inches off the ground, something like that. So I was thinking about coming up, you know, so build a platform here on either side, so in feed and out feed, and then coming up above it here, you know, at about 38 inches high, and building another platform out of wood, or the structure can be out of steel, but you know, the table for it would be out of wood, and then use a you know, a wood crosscut saw. Don't know what I'm going to get yet there, up there, and then, you know, have an outfeed going there as well, and then just have a little flip up hinge to open this up, so it would allow this to come up and down, so that I could, you know, do cross cuts on wood up here and do cross cuts on metal underneath. So I don't know what you guys think about that. If you think it's, gosh, I just got a mess everywhere. I hate to pan this camera around and show you guys that. I was going to show you this as well. I ordered this to use as part of it, and I think it's going to work well for both. But you can see it's really, you know, Craig, they make the pocket hole jigs and screws and all that. It's kind of what they're known for, but they make a lot of other woodworking stuff as well, mostly for woodworking. But this is a track and stop block setup, and you can see that it, you know, it comes with a measuring built into it. And if you get it calibrated correctly, you'll never use a measuring tape again. You know, measure your piece, put a line on it, line that up with a saw. You just slide this block to along, you know, the slide here to whatever measuring, you know, whatever you need. A 6-foot board, just put it on 6 foot, set it, and then cut your board. And I'm gonna use the same for both, for the metal and the wood. And it's meant to kind of work on their stuff, so I've got to check that out and see, you know, see how it's gonna work. But anyway, I'd be curious, we'll see what your guys' thoughts are on having the dual setup. That toolbox is going to get moved out of there, and this other crap that's just kind of over there is going to get moved as well. So, and of course you see the table saw there, and the joiner planer will go over there also. All right, that's it. Gonna work on Metalwork Monday for this week, and you guys aren't going to want to watch it. It's really going to be quite boring, and yeah, it's going to be pretty basic. So my hope is to get all that done and you know, recorded and ready to upload for Monday today, and then I can get busy working on some of this other stuff around here that I need to get done. Like, for example, you see that vanity right there? Yeah, it's still sitting there, and it's still not 100% complete. It's got little things that need to be finished with it, and then move it in there and plumb it in. So I got to get going on some of that stuff. So Metalwork Monday video is going to be pretty basic. All right, guys, hope you have a good weekend, and we'll see you back tomorrow.